Welcome to Untolding History. Today we're diving into one of the greatest mysteries in American history, the Lost Colony of Roanoke. It's a story that has puzzled historians for centuries. Imagine a whole colony of settlers vanishing without a trace. What happened to them? How did they disappear? Let's explore this fascinating historical mystery. Now let's get started. The story begins, setting up Roanoke. In 1587, a group of 115 English settlers landed on Roanoke Island, off the coast of what is now North Carolina. These settlers were sent by Sir Walter Raleigh, an English explorer, under the permission of Queen Elizabeth I. The goal, to establish the first permanent English settlement in the New World. Among the settlers were men, women and children, all hoping to start a new life in America. They built homes, planted crops and began interacting with local Native American tribes. Things seemed to be going well, but as time passed, problems arose. Supplies ran low, and tension grew between the settlers and the native tribes. The situation was becoming desperate. The colony's leader, John White, decided to return to England to gather more supplies. In August 1587, he left his family behind, including his daughter Eleanor and his newborn granddaughter Virginia Dare, the first English child born in America. White promised to return quickly, but unforeseen circumstances delayed him for much longer than expected. The delay. John White's return to Roanoke. When John White sailed back to England, he didn't anticipate that his return would be delayed for 3 long years. England was at war with Spain, and the Spanish Armada had taken priority over other voyages. It wasn't until 1590 that White was finally able to return to Roanoke Island. When he arrived, he expected to see his family and the rest of the settlers, but what he found instead was a shocking mystery. The vanished colony. The settlement at Roanoke was completely deserted. There was no sign of struggle, no bodies, and no trace of the settlers. The houses and fortifications were dismantled, not destroyed. It was as if the people had simply packed up and left. The only clue left behind was a single word carved into a post, CROATOAN. John White knew that the CROATOAN were a Native American tribe living on nearby CROATOAN Island, now called Hatteras Island. He believed that the settlers might have relocated there, but bad weather and dwindling supplies forced White to abandon the search. He returned to England, never to see his family or the lost colony again. What does CROATOAN mean? The word has been the subject of much speculation. Did the settlers move to CROATOAN Island to live with the Native Americans? Were they taken by the tribe? Or does the word mean something else entirely? Unfortunately, there's no definitive answer. Historians have debated this mystery for centuries, and many theories have emerged. Theories about the disappearance. One of the most widely accepted theories is that the Roanoke settlers integrated with the local CROATOAN tribe. With dwindling supplies and hostile relations with other tribes, it's possible that the settlers sought refuge with the friendly CROATOAN. Some reports from later English explorers suggest that Native American tribes in the area had members who spoke English or had European features, suggesting intermarriage or cultural integration. Another theory is that the settlers succumbed to starvation and disease. The environment on Roanoke Island was harsh, and without adequate supplies, the settlers may have perished from hunger or illness. But this theory doesn't explain the absence of bodies or evidence of a mass death. At the time, Spain and England were bitter rivals, and some historians believe that Spanish soldiers may have attacked the Roanoke colony, wiping out the settlers to eliminate the English presence in the New World. However, there is no solid evidence to support this theory, and the Spanish made no record of such an attack. It's also possible that a neighboring Native American tribe, hostile toward the English, may have attacked and killed the settlers. However, the fact that there were no signs of a struggle or battle casts doubt on this theory. Some believe that the settlers, desperate for food and supplies, may have attempted to sail back to England or relocate to a more hospitable area. However, with little seafaring experience and no evidence of such an attempt, this theory remains speculative. Modern discoveries and theories. Over the centuries, archaeologists and historians have tried to uncover what really happened at Roanoke. In recent years, some exciting discoveries have been made. A team of researchers found a hidden clue on a map drawn by John White. The map showed Roanoke Island and nearby areas, but under ultraviolet light, a hidden symbol appeared, possibly indicating the location of a secret fort that the settlers might have moved to. Additionally, some artifacts have been found on Hatteras Island, where the CROATOAN lived. These artifacts, including pieces of English pottery, suggest that some of the Roanoke settlers may have integrated with the CROATOAN people after all. However, definitive proof remains elusive. The legacy of the Lost Colony. The mystery of Roanoke has captivated people for over 400 years. It's inspired books, movies, and countless theories, yet no one has been able to solve the puzzle of what happened to the lost colonists. Despite extensive research and exploration, the disappearance of the Roanoke colony remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history. What makes this story even more intriguing is that it's a reminder of the challenges faced by early settlers in America. Roanoke serves as a symbol of both hope and loss, a dream of new beginnings that ended in tragedy and mystery. And that's the mysterious story of the Lost Colony of Roanoke. Was it disease, starvation, or something else that caused the colony to vanish? We may never know for sure, but the mystery continues to spark the imagination of historians and explorers alike. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And before you go, let us know in the comments, what do you think happened to the Lost Colony of Roanoke? We'd love to hear your theories. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories, and we'll see you in the next video.